Guys, we are at the Iron Phoenix in Rapid City with Rob, who owns this place with his wife. We have to put that on the record.
Yeah.
Because she's kind of like your boss, like we talked about, right?
Yes, I'm the little boss, she's the big boss.
And that's how it should be, I feel like, right? Okay, so yeah, tell us about this place and when you opened it.
We opened approximately 2 years ago. On end of January, we're going on our third year. Actually, we bought the building, tried to figure out what we were going to do with it, and we went through a whole bunch of different ideas what we were going to do, and it kind of morphed into this. When we first opened, it was just a beer and wine bar. About 6 months into that, we got an offer to purchase a liquor license, and ended up jumping on the opportunity to get a liquor license, and kind of the rest is history, if you call it, I guess. We started transferring more from beer into classier cocktails and stuff like that at that point. And then we've done some renovations. We moved the bar back 2.5 feet. So we put a walk-in cooler on outside, brought 20 draft beers on, and brought in a lot more cocktails, a lot more spirits. Opened it up, made it bigger, made it a little bit classier, I guess you would say. I think the first couple of years, maybe we had an identity crisis problem, trying to figure out what we were going to do. We've tried a lot of different things, and I think we finally figured out kind of our little niche. We're kind of a cocktail karaoke bar, and that's kind of where we're staying. This summer we'll bring some local bands in on Saturday evenings outside. We have a stage outside that we'll bring them in on. 7 days a week, we're karaoke starting at 8 o'clock every night, and cocktails. We have a house DJ from Tuesday to Saturday. He's in here every night at 8 o'clock. And then we have Andrea Gale that she comes in on Mondays, that's her night. And then we have Ross that does Sunday nights.
And I feel it's almost like a steampunk theme or something in here. Would that be kind of right?
It is. It started off as steampunk. We kind of pushed that really hard. It's a clash between Victorian and industrial. We've changed things here and there since we've opened.
I feel like if you want to drink something, you're going to find it here, no matter what.
Yeah, we do have quite a selection. I mean, there's any of the classic cocktails, you should be able to come in here and we should be able to whip you up a classic cocktail of any sort, and any of the featured ones, and our tailored cocktails, stuff like that. So we have a pretty good selection of spirits that we can make pretty much any cocktail with. So on occasion we'll have food trucks outside. Either they come in or they'll occupy our truck. We have our own food truck that vendors can use if they want to and stuff like that. Wintertime it's tough, but summer times we have a lot of food activity out there, especially Fridays and Saturdays, and then we have a menu of pizza too here that people can get as well.
And then where can folks find you if they've never been here before?
We're actually on the west side of Rapid City, right down Sturgis Road. If you ever remember the old Super Duper grocery store, we're right next door where that used to be. So, I mean, that got torn down, turned into a beautiful strip mall and a coffee shop. Coyote Coffee's right next door, and we're right next door to them. Yeah, so we do have a pretty active Facebook page and Instagram page. You can find us pretty much anywhere. So I think the main thing is that we wouldn't be here and we wouldn't have our customers if it wasn't for our bartenders. So our bartenders are really the ones that make this place. We came up with the ideas and the design and everything in here, but this place wouldn't be a place without great help and the bartenders we have. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much for having us now.
Yeah, you bet. Enjoy. Thank you for coming in.